Hi, it's Norman Koshnick here from Sydney, Australia. Hurriedly trying to go somewhere so we can be able to give a full review, full preview of today's ICC Champions Trophy match between none other than India and New Zealand. Of course, that is going to be quite an important match for both countries. The Champions Trophy, albeit not the most important trophy, is still a significant moment in cricketing history, going back to 1998, when in fact South Africa won their one and only title, their only ICC Championship Trophy title, or any ICC Championship Trophy, in 27 years. They're not there again. New Zealand beat them, and India also beat Australia, who's also won a couple of these championships. So people are saying, Manu John's saying there is no idea who'll win today. Look, in Dubai, with a team like India, you would have to think that they're in the box seat at the moment. They've got the likes of Kohli, Rohit Sharma playing really well. Also, incredible bowling with Varun Chakraborty and the likes of Kuldeep Yadav. Tremendous bowling lineup. Sharmi's in great form. They haven't got Bumrah there, I must admit. Bumrah's not there, but they've got a hell of a lot of good bowlers who bowl spin and bowl spin well in Dubai. New Zealand, on the other hand, batting very strongly, I must say. The likes of Williamson are certainly there batting well. They have a great depth for their batting lineup. Certainly worthy of note and worthy of great consideration as to that their chance of winning are very high. India, they mentally may have the strength on the day. Let's just see. So the game starts in about 54 minutes' time, and the toss should be in 24 minutes' time. And that toss is relatively crucial. India would like to win that toss so as to probably bat first, put the pressure on New Zealand later. That's more than likely to be the case. So let's just wait and see what actually happens. I've just come back from a game where women's cricket, Sydney Cricket Club, played Campbelltown Ghosts, as they call themselves, and they actually won Campbelltown. They beat Sydney in a match which probably should have went Sydney's way, but we won't go there. That's an unfortunate system. We really care. We're going to a bump now. So ultimately, this match back in Dubai, India are expected to win. I don't think there'll be any team changes to the Indian lineup, nor the New Zealand. There was some discussion about Matt Henry coming into the side. He could potentially be there, but I don't know whether New Zealand would want to change too much to their lineup. Pretty successful lineup indeed. All right, so yeah, that's the preview as it stands at the moment. New Zealand are up against it. India are in the box seat. India beat New Zealand earlier on in the series in their group stage. And India would definitely have the mental capacity to win this match, but it all has to happen on the day. You have to be able to play the game of cricket you expect when it counts the most. Now, India did falter against Australia in the recent World Cup that took place in India. At the Ahmedabad Stadium there, it was a match that, again, India probably expected to win. But Australia proved to be the victors. Australia played very ordinary cricket all of that series and gradually warmed up. They beat South Africa in the semi-final and they beat India in the final, which was quite comprehensive. And Pat Cummins, in fact, I think he bowled first. They weren't expected to bowl first at all. That was a surprise decision. It was normally bat first, but I think this time you'll see India bat first and bat long and hard with quite a strong batting lineup, and New Zealand will be up against it to try to knock them off. Now, Santner's a bowler of great note for New Zealand. Their paces of Jamison and the like, and O'Rourke are certainly good quality. Whether Matt Henry plays will be the question mark, I would say. What are your thoughts, guys? I'm not seeing any comments here at all, so I can see a couple of comments, but I can see how India's advantage certainly is in Dubai. We know that. But both teams have to play there. It is not India's home ground. People keep saying, oh, it's to India's advantage. The fact is, it's not their home ground. It's not their home country. So you can't say conclusively, oh, it favours India. The only thing is that India have played there throughout the tournament, but New Zealand have played a fair few games there too, and I'm not going to, for 1 minute, discount their ability to win this match. But you'd have to think that India are in the box seat. True. So we're heading to Lakemba, which is actually an area called Lakemba, which is where we're going to Ramadan. Getting thumbs up from the side of me. Where we've got so many minutes to Ramadan, but we're going to be early. We're not going to be late. Sun's not down yet. 7:15. You've got some 11 minutes on your favour. So people here in my car, painful as they can be, will be there on time, and they're rushing me. What are you rushing me for? Come on, I've got some typical four-wheel drive driving me nuts here. We've got only 2 kilometres to go. We're almost there. Anyway, getting thumbs up. I don't know why. I tell you what, everyone in life, never stress. Never allow stress to overwhelm you, because stress is the worst thing ever. You grow another head. In fact, you almost have these Cleopatra eyes created. I don't know where they from. Some laughter in the background. Yeah, what happens when you become stressed? Your eyes become Cleopatra-like. It is a known fact. It's called the Cleopatra syndrome. It's one of those things now that affects. It's a phenomena, I believe, from the subcontinent somewhere. It started somewhere near Kulna through to Dakar, somewhere near there. It's very problematic in that area. A lot of the people there become a bit wacko, wacko jacko. Look, they're very, they seek mental health. Anyway, we'll talk about that another time. But yes,
Please stick to your preview.
Okay, I'm getting told to stick to my preview. I'm hearing voices. I'm hearing these voices. There must be some voices in the car. I'm not sure what's going. It's very strange. When you hear voices, everyone, that's a worry.
It's a ghost.
That's a ghost. Well, you just playing as Campbellland ghost. That explains everything. All right, India, box seat. Yes, we all know they have had an advantage. Maybe. But look, you're still going to play. You've got to go out there and bat and bowl and field. You just don't create those situations. And you just have to put it all together when it counts the most. In the 23 World Cup at Underwood Stadium, everything was in their favour. They beat Australia early on. They looked like they were going to beat them again. And what happened? Australia won the toss. Cummins elected to bowl first, shocked everybody, including the press, and they ended up bloody well winning. So India should not be sitting there thinking they're home and hosed here yet. Oops, I'm meant to be in Australia. Doesn't matter. We're going to have a decent look. You didn't give me. I'm getting bad directions here. This must be this. Getting very bad directions. I'll do you tonight, come back. Still going to be very early. Okay, Monty, don't stress. Okay. Yes. Anyway, so Srinivas S is why Australia decided to retire early. Who? You mean Steve Smith? Well, look, he is on top. It was meant to win this Champions Trophy. They didn't. That was meant to be his crescendo. The next World Cup in ODI format is quite a few years away, and Steve Smith probably thinks he won't make it to that point. So he thought best to retire now. Look, the man's played a lot of cricket, still playing Test cricket, and still playing very well. He's bound to. He's got 10,000 Test runs. His ODI format's been very good too. But yeah, when it's time to move on, it's time to move on. But then the same goes for Kohli. He's retired from T20 cricket, I believe, and he probably will be getting pretty close to his ODI retirement as well. Although his Test cricket will go on a bit further. He wants to. He wants to. Well, he's going to beat. He's going to surpass Sangakkara and be in second spot in the ODI run scoring for most runs, only behind Tendulkar. So he's only got maybe 100 or so runs to get that. He may get it tonight. I would then imagine that Kohli will go in the second spot, and that would be quite an achievement, really. Amazing achievement, actually. We've still got 1.3 kilometres to go before we reach the Ramadan home. What is this called? Ramadan Nights? Is that what it's called? It's like an eatery or something. There's all these different food. Not that I'm going to be having any. I'm too good to be doing that. My foot. But yeah, some people are trying to sleep next to me. Can't sleep. Just because you bowled. How many overs? 6 overs today. So you didn't bowl 10? Okay. We have a guest here. We can't. All right. Yeah, why does people keep asking why does Steve Smith retire? Well, when his time is up, it's up. You know, he's obviously still going to be playing the franchise circuit and be making a lot of money. We've just entered Belmore. We're getting very close now. So you're not going to go out to have something to eat tonight? Monty, you can say something. Is it a yes or no? Oh my God. Of course not. We're going to the Lakemba night. Let's look at a pussycat there. Is that a pussycat? We're going to eat Lakemba. That's where we're going. That's where we're going. We're not going to anyone's home. We're going to Lakemba, the home of Ramadan. Okay. All right. We've got some 15 minutes before the actual 15 minutes before the actual time of the toss, which will come into play. It'll be very significant. So worth waiting for. So we're not going. This is not. It's not your address. This is. I'm not sure where we are. Okay, let's just see where we are. We're getting close.
How long you'll be online?
Where's your, get your
Oh, yeah.
somebody put in the wrong direction. It's just Lakemba Ramadan place or a bit more. But yes, very severe rains in Australia at the moment. Not like what happens in parts of the subcontinent. Okay. Yep. All right. So Lakemba Nights Ramadan. There it is. There's the sign. Lakemba Nights Ramadan. I'm getting hungry just thinking about it, guys. It's got all sorts of goodies there. Okay. Okay. Any other questions, guys? I'm not seeing any other questions except for the question about Steve Smith. As I said before, Steve Smith did.
Should I go and write over there?
Sorry?
Should I go to your YouTube channel and write one question for you?
Yes,
Okay.
if that's what you want to do.
No, I'm just kidding.
Getting deep. I'm going right here. We're going to go straight. Straight?
Straight, yeah.
Yes.
Or you can take right if you want. Take right.
Okay. You're very busy around here. Just people will be starting to arrive now, I would say, for this wonderful Ramadan event. Lakemba Nights. Very special. Food coming out of her ears.
Take the next letter.
Okay.
Next.
Yes, yep.
Next letter.
I can almost smell the food coming towards me.
No. Not this one, the other one. Take the.
I'm talking about the smell of the food,
Okay.
not about anything else. Where are you riding to? I just said a minute ago, Demon Slayer. I'm going to the
Take the next left.
Lakemba. Huh?
Take the next
I
left.
can't take any left. There's a man with a red car in front of me. A man with a black car in front of
You
me.
can crash them.
Crash them, I reckon.
Yeah.
Might be a bit. Are you going to pay for it?
Yeah, there's a police car waiting for you. Yeah.
Well, is that going to help me? That's not a police. That's a cab.
Okay, well, it's the same.
Yeah, right. Cab's going to really help me. Yeah, big help. Where are you riding to? I told you.
Take left.
No, you live right next to the epicenter of everything here. This is the world of Lakemba. Everybody. It's amazing. Manage on. India may win. What do you mean India may win? Don't sit on the fence, Manu John. They're going to win or not. We're going to go to this place. You're going to. No? No, but you're not going to go to this place.
Not now.
Okay.
You want to go over there?
Well, I haven't been yet. You haven't taken me yet.
You want toss?
Just put your bags down. It's okay. It's up to you. Puppy K-Sherry soda boy. Where we're getting close.
But remember, you can't park over there anywhere.
I know.
You have to park somewhere.
Yeah, I'll park you with you where you are.
Yeah.
We'll see. Wow, look at this. Got even people's got barriers and everything. Ooh, it's
So
like a big deal.
you want to stay live?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna you do what you're doing, and then I'll finish up with the live. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So India should win. Really, it's India beat New Zealand in an earlier match and actually played really well. So you'd have to think that they would have expected to win this. Yeah. So I'm gonna just go on here. Okay. All right. Here. We'll go further. Go further. What are you doing? People are dangerous in this country. Oh my God, this is a big. We're gonna fire. We're gonna blow anybody. Bloody hell. All right. All right. So we'll just spend some time here. Well, just a few things. So the craziness of what's wrong with this belt? Why is the belt gone? Okay. So someone says, do you agree India have had preferential treatment in regards to being in Dubai? Look, no, I don't. I actually don't, because Dubai, for God's sake, Dubai, for God's sake, is not India. Is it India? I don't think it's India. It's Dubai. This is UAE. This is not India. If it were in Mumbai, yes. You can't say, even though they may have played a few more games, they still are playing in a foreign location. So we can't say that that's a preferential treatment. They may be a bit more rested, but I don't think that's affected Australia's performance, nor do I think that's affected South Africa's performance or anyone's performance. India are preferenced only by the fact that they're a better side. So any of this rubbish about them being preferentially treated, it's just like sour grapes from the teams that have actually had that happen. Sour bloody grapes. That's all I can say. So in my opinion, India may win, but they may win on merit. New Zealand also have played in Dubai a fair bit. They've played against India already, so they have an advantage in having had some experience against them. So look, in my opinion, India are by no means favoured here. That's quite rubbish, actually. It really is rubbish. I don't have any interest in that conversation whatsoever. I think I'm getting a bit sick of this excuse of India having a preferential treatment. It's a load of rubbish, absolute load of poppycock. Okay, so in my opinion, India have got as much chance as New Zealand to win. India probably are playing better, and they've beat New Zealand recently, so they have every right to be thinking they deserve this position of play. I've got 8 minutes before the actual 8 minutes before the actual toss. So that's what I think, guys. I don't think there's any reason to be discussing any further about India's so-called preferential treatment. Okay, so I wouldn't be worried about that at all, in my opinion. So we've got 7 minutes before the toss is actually decided. I'm pretty sure that will be that'll be a significant thing altogether. The fact is that India, if they win the toss, they'll be batting first without any doubt at all. No doubt at all. I got no doubt at all that India will win the toss and bat. It's to New Zealand's benefit for them to bat first, because they can put a lot of pressure on India in this match, and that's their biggest advantage. That to me is the only doubt that I've got there for this game, the toss. And I think that India can also say with great privileges that if they win the toss. That's not a privilege. That's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. All right. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I'll be back. I'm back. travel is concerned, they've had several days off. New Zealand have been rested as well. We're in exactly the same boat now, and they would always win win their group. Australia and South Africa won their group. Yes, so we've got some. So India travelled to 10 different venues in 2023 World Cup and won 10. Stop this travelling nonsense. I agree. Totally agree. Very good comment. That was within India. Smith retired early because it's not really early. He's played a significant number of matches. So, Jane Ara, are you joining my?
No, I don't have time.
You're going to go?
You can't go over there. It's too rush over there. You want to really go over there?
We can go another day.
I think that's good.
Okay.
It's really rush over there.
I think that they should bat first. Absolutely. Would you bat first in a World Cup final?
Wait.
Yep.
You go first.
Why?
You can continue your live chat. We'll see you. Bye. Take care.
Okay. No. All right. So, do you think you bat for? No, I think they should bat first. Yes, always think about that. Okay. All right, I'm going to leave this location now. I'm going to go to another place. Just hang on a minute, guys. So we're going to go out of here. Just make our way out. No, okay. Wish I knew how to get out of these car parks. Bloody ridiculous. Driving out of a car park, even with due later, it's won't. The due later won't see your girlfriend. It's not my girlfriend at all. Okay. All right, so we're going to be heading off now. With a bit of luck, we'll get to see some of this match unfold. Of course, currently, India have got a great deal of favour only because of the fact of their ability to win. And they're playing well. They've beaten New Zealand already, and that's a significant thing. So effectively, that's one of the reasons why. Now, with the time frame being here upon us now, I'm trying to find parking around here. It's pretty bloody hard. So, 3 spinners. Yeah, I'm sure that will be the case. They've got 2 minutes before play starts. Like one can only assume that it'll be on for young and old. I can't see New Zealand winning based on the form. India, of course, have defeated New Zealand already in this series, quite convincingly. Paul Newman, what have you said? New Zealand can definitely win tonight. Don't write them off. No one's writing New Zealand off. They're in the final. They've got as much chance as any team. But based on statistical form, New Zealand were beaten by India. And there is that element of mental, one-upmanship there for sure. Will I be watching all the matches? Yes, I'll be watching all the matches. 100%. I'll probably come on later as well. Okay? So Smith's not a good player in T20. He should retire from Monday. Okay. Sure. So you're saying, Sanu, that Steve Smith should continue playing one day and stop playing T20? I agree with that. Well, if he's going to retire from one, he should retire from both. Realistically, so yeah, that's the big question. I just don't think that. All right, so the toss is imminent. The toss is imminent. We need to be able to find out what the toss will be, and I'll be stopping in a minute to inform you all of that. To get the beers, like, no. So it's literally 7:30 now my time, which is kick-off time for the toss in Dubai. We should know the toss precinct. Did you get the beers long night ahead? Yes, I know. Smith's not sold an IPL because he not play good. Yeah, I agree. Totally agree. So Eyes on Sports, Eyes on Cricket with Owen Cossack. You're on that channel now. Got a connecting channel there, which is at the Cricket Club YT, which is YouTube. They've got a female English cricketer on there soon. They've had quite a few blokes already from the England squad, like Zach Crawley, for example, Sam Billings, North East, quite a few. So the tosses must be on eminent. I'm going to go watch the toss. We'll soon find out what's going on as far as the toss is concerned. Let's just get a spot to park about here, or further up. There's the okay. Toss should be upon us now. Let's see what the toss. India wins the toss. They'll bat first. You would think New Zealand will also do the same if they bat first. Will bat first if they win the toss. Okay, let's just find a spot after these lights. St George Hotel, quite a famous hotel. It's where I think Don Bradman used to frequent that quite a bit. Where are you supporting today, Sir Norman? Gurav Rathi, I'm supporting India. There's not much interest in Australia regarding championship. Well, that's partly true, yes. It didn't exactly tickle people's fancies as much as it should have. So, yeah, I don't think it was as big a hit as you may think. Stop here at this petrol station. Let's have a look. They got into the toilets. See a toilet there in the background. Let's go and park this disability spot, shall we? So I'm supporting India because I think they deserve it. They're in the rightfully the right side all the time. Back in 2 minutes, guys. Hang on a second. Toss. New Zealand batting first. I thought so. Well, it hasn't been one. New Zealand are batting first. There it is. New Zealand won the toss, batting first. That's a major advantage too, I must say. I'm just going to post it. Okay, I'm just going to try and see. I'm there, guys. Just hang on a sec. So let's get this done. So New Zealand. New Zealand. On the toss. That should suit Coley though. Okay, so and unfortunate that Matt Henry is ruled out. Yes, it is unfortunate. He was probably never in the first place. Matt Henry was certainly in form as well on the comments he's made. Just repeating the fact that 23 minutes before play, New Zealand have won the toss and have elected to bat first. An advantage certainly to Smith playing. He's not playing. A major advantage for New Zealand. It should level the playing field. India will bat second, but with Kohli batting second, they'll chase down any score anyway. Pretty confident of that. But New Zealand have a chance to score big with their batting lineup, including the likes of obviously we've got Kane Williamson there. We've got an opening batting pair that have been really, quite phenomenal actually. If you look at their batting lineup, the players and you got obviously who have we got here? That's not the right. I don't want to see active players playing 11. Here we go. Well, Rachin Ravindra, Will Young, Kane Wilson, Daryl Mitchell, Tom Latham and Phillips, Michael Bracewell, Mitch Santner, of course, Kyle Jamieson, Nathan Smith. Nathan Smith is in. Okay. Interesting. So the Indian side is, as per program, Sharma, Gill, Kohli, Iyer, Patel, Rahul, Pandya, Jadeja, Shalami, Kuldeep Yadav, and Varun Chakravarti. So Nathan Smith, the all-rounder's in. So there is a Smith in. We are right, not Steve Smith, but Nathan Smith. So Matt Henry ruled out. That is unfortunate. Henry out. The bowling looks too depleted. Perhaps good toss to win. Henry is out. Yes, I've seen that. Robert lost 15th straight loss of toss. He's won plenty of times having lost his toss. And Nathan Smith is in, of course, an all-rounder. So the Indian side unchanged. New Zealand going with an all-rounder. They're batting first, so they're going to put on a big score with Ravindra there as an opener with Young, You've got Williamson, you've got Latham, you've got Mitchell, who's also very good. Phillips down the order, Bracewell. They've got a pretty reasonable lineup in the batting department, for sure. So, people, I'm at a petrol station here. Yeah, so Nathan Smith is in. I'm not sure. Do you want me to drive back? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, New Zealand won a final and a big in a long time. They haven't. That's true. They've beaten in the World Test Championship by. Oh, sorry, they won the World Test Championship, but they also got that horrible match against England where they were beaten on the belt. Now it feels more like India will win. Batting second, you think going to win? Oh, I think they would. Batting first, they would have won. The batting second, they'll still win. They've got too good a batting line, and their bowlers are just too good as well. All that comes down to New Zealand, how many runs they score. They score a really big total. It's going to make it hard for India. That's their only hope at this point in time. So we've got some 20 minutes before the tosses here. All right, so let me just quickly have a look here for a minute at a few things. Yeah, guys, we're going to get there. We're going to get there. We're going to get there. What score would be a defendable total? Now, I think 300. Paul Newman's New Zealand at least 300 minimum. Rachin, better fire, or else no trophy for New Zealand. Right, manager. I agree. I agree. Would you say it's good? That's good. It's not. It's that's the minimum they need. I think I agree with Paul Newman there. I think the 300 is what they need as a minimum. And they got 350 odd, didn't they, in the previous match against 350, 360 odd against New Zealand, as against South Africa. And South Africa had all sorts of trouble trying to beat that score. So yeah, that 350 will make it very difficult. 300 will make it competitive. Okay, I think that's the difference. 300 plus total. The more over 300 there is, the better it'll be for New Zealand. They get 350. It's going to make it extremely hard, extremely hard, extremely hard for India to get it. But I think 300 or thereabouts, 320, India's game. If it's more than 320, seeing what happened against South Africa, where South Africa were all out for, well, they weren't all out, they only got 320 odd. It doesn't look at 362, Matt. Was that the score that New Zealand got against South Africa? Something on that score, yes. And South Africa scored 320, I think it was something like that. And of course, don't forget, Dave Miller got 100 in that match at the end there. In fact, I think he was not out. It's quite a remarkable scoreline, actually. All right, so if Australia made 300 the other night, could have made a difference, yes, but they didn't. New Zealand 362 versus South Africa, correct. So really, 362. If New Zealand can redo that, well, for heaven's sake, that's going to be huge, and that will put India under a lot of pressure. I reckon 300 is not enough. 320 is borderline. I reckon 320 is the pass mark to make India struggle. Anything above 320, it's going to be in New Zealand's favour. Anything below 320, it's India's match. 320 is the mark that I think India will find a bit difficult to get if they had to. Kane will play well today, but it won't be enough. And I think you're probably right. Matt Henry is out. How much will it affect New Zealand? A lot. I think he's a pretty big loss. This Nathan Smith is an all-rounder. Don't think they need another batsman. They've got enough batting prowess with Williamson, Young, Ravindra, also Mitchell is good stuff. Phillips and Latham, they're all very solid. So then another one in the bowl. Why didn't they pick? They picked Jamison. I think Jamison's in the side. Yeah, so it's a hard one. Wolverine. Yeah, Matt Henry is out. How much will have? I just told you 2 seconds ago that will affect them greatly. Psychologically, certainly, but whether it'll happen in the game, we'll wait and see. It's still an interesting match. Still extremely interesting. I'm so glad South Africa's not there. I hate South Africa, and they never win anyway. They've won one ICC tournament back in 1998. It was the Champions Trophy. They've won nothing in the last 27 years, and it's horrific. Yeah, Smith isn't an IPL bat. We were talking earlier about the T20 format. He's probably not his best. Do you think Steve Smith made the right decision to retire? I think he did. Yeah, I did. maybe more pertinent from T20 cricket, but ODI, he probably has had enough of that. And there's no World Cups coming up. This was the last major ICC tournament. Temba destroyed the run rate first in New Zealand. Temba was, he's a very average captain in my opinion. He's not he's not doing South Africa much good service there. Solid player, yeah, I'll give him that, but not worthy of captaincy. They need a Happy de Villiers back, and he's still floating around too, which is amazing. Why they're not using AB de Villiers? He's playing in the majors tournament somewhere. That stupid tournament. All these old players reliving their past. I think they need to move on too and stop hogging the dilemma. How is he still an opener? Timber, I don't know. No idea. Next World Cup is November 27. That's too far away. That's 2.5 years away. Whereas my girlfriend, I didn't have, it was not my girlfriend, it was actually Jana Allen, the English opening bowler. That's who was there. Okay. Yeah, so what do we think, guys? South Africa better not mess up the World Test Championship in 2025. South Africa better not mess up. If they're going to mess it up big time, Australia's going to absolutely pulverise South Africa in England. Oh, for sure. No fear. Australia will smash them. South Africa should not be in the World Test Championship final. India, even England, New Zealand, should all have been ahead of South Africa. I just don't know how that worked out. It was the most cockamamie system. Aussie will win easily. Yeah, you are. Aussie will come hard. We will absolutely pulverise South Africa, I reckon, especially in England. South Africa using the quota system. God, it's just, I don't care what system there is. South Africa are a useless side when it comes to finals. What you speak, please speak clearly. I'm speaking clearly, Sonu. What do you mean? Can't you hear me? Can you hear me now, Sonu? The fact is, India should have been in the World Test Championship final. They were deservedly so. They almost beat Australia at home. They're fantastic Test cricketers. New Zealand and definitely even England should be up there, even the West Indies. South Africa, I'm sorry, I don't rate them. When they're in the World Test Championship final, oh my God. Okay, to me, I can hear you, no problem. I thought so, Paul. So, quite frankly, the World Test Championship is scratch your head stuff. How South Africa made that when they didn't play against Australia or India in any true format of late. They would have been beaten by both those sides and they would have fallen much lower than where they did. They snuck through. And look, I cannot see them getting first base in that match. It's going to be an atrocious performance. Really is. Really is. We've got 13 minutes before. Let me just quickly go. Let me see. I want to see your girlfriend. I haven't got my girlfriend. Well, girlfriend's on here. Okay. People are milling around here at the moment. So come and ask questions, guys. It's time to unpack this match between India and New Zealand. India have got the same 11 as per program. New Zealand have got only the one change. Well, really, one person's out, Matt Henry, with Nathan Smith in. But New Zealand's batting strong enough. Anything under 290 today will be torn apart. I agree. Anything over 320, I reckon. I think India will comfortably get 320, but 350, 362, no, it'll be difficult. Man of the tournament predictions. The Champions Trophy could be Kohli. Why not Kohli? Who will score the most runs tonight? I think Kohli will. What is Steve Smith doing? He's probably watching this match. I've got no doubt he's watching this match. I think Tendulkar, sorry. Kohli is a special at this time in this event. Kohli will be a special. If Russian does well today, he could be out of the tournament. Yes, he could be Wolverine. If Russian Ravindra gets a big century, deservedly so. Betting market says clean win for India. Well, understandably. Don't forget, India defeated New Zealand only a week or so ago in this tournament. Pitch might be a turner. Well, it'll be a suiting India for sure, with their Kuldeep Yadav, their Varun Chakravorty, and the third one is Axar Patel and Ravindra Jadeja. Also, in New Zealand, um, Santner was pretty damn good. He's worthy of note. New Zealand actually beat India in India, don't forget. So might retire. If they win, yeah, I think you might be right. If they win. I don't think Kohli will. 10 minutes to go before the match. The time's getting nice and close. Retirement's, well, it shouldn't make a big deal. And Rohit Sharma won't make a big deal. He'll probably talk about it after the match, so he does. In the case of Kohli, he wants to play until as long as he can. He's retired from T20, hasn't he? Not for anything else. Still playing Test cricket, deservedly so. Rachin Ravindra is Indian. He never plays well against India. That's not necessarily true. India did beat New Zealand only recently. That's the key in terms of form, by far. Is Glenn Phillips vital? Yes. Well, his fielding certainly as well is an amazing. Glenn Phillips is a magnificent point gully fieldsman. Of course, some magnificent catches. And so with Henry out, it's 70-30 to India, John. Yeah. I don't know whether. I think if it's a spinning pitch, it won't be Matt Henry's doing. Well, I mean, look, Jamison's also bowled well. O'Rourke's bowled well. Glenn Phillips can certainly clean up a tail there very well. New Zealand get 350, 362, which they did against South Africa. They'll win. Still can't believe New Zealand beat 3-0 in the test matches. New Zealand beat India 3-0. Correct. That was quite a shellacking, wasn't it? But India played really well in Australia. How was South Africa in the World Test? Can someone explain to me how that works? They're playing against low-level teams and got in, they snuck into the World Test Championship. They didn't deserve it. India and Australia should have been the top two, followed by New Zealand. I don't think New Zealand can get into 350, 360. Well, that's what it comes down to. New Zealand are going to have to bat out of their skin and get 350, 360. That's what we're going to look for. So, have to wait and see. Any other questions, guys? Do you think Phillips is best fielder on the swamp? Absolutely. Well, I mean, Alex Carey also did very well when he fielded for Australia. Don't forget him. But I would say Phillips is up the top. Absolutely. Player of the tournament could well be Ravindra or Kohli. Kohli gets 100 tonight. He's player of the tournament. He got 100 against, was it against Australia? What did he get? Well, I can't remember now. What did he get a century? Got a century not long ago. Well, I watched the entire match. Yes, I certainly will. Bracewell has played good against India. He made 150 against India in the ODIs. There you go. Someone who reckons Bracewell. He's in the team too. Can't take that away from him. Will Young could play well. Latham could play well. Mitchell could play well. Williamson, we're forgetting Williamson. Williamson's in there too. It's not just Ravindra. Any other thoughts, guys? Santner versus Kohli is going to be interesting. It certainly will be. Wolverine, I would agree with that. Very, very interesting, actually. So, with some 6 minutes to go before the play starts officially, I'm not exactly sure whether it's still on some problem. Kane can play well, but he needs to push to 150. Yep, I agree with that. New Zealand bowling not good. I wouldn't say that. Kohli's best chase in the world career. I would agree with that. Santner could be a crucial guy in second part of the innings versus Kohli. Another Indian batter, certainly. As the match gets tighter, I would fancy India to go through. I would agree. National anthem's coming up. Okay. India's national anthem is very powerful. Indeed, very powerful. A lot of expats will be there. New Zealand anthem's pleasant but not powerful. You're not doing the Maori song. Maori song to me is one that would be more significant. Okay, let's summarize here. Smith was very upset with the loss against India. That could all the way, Yeah, maybe. And so New Zealand have won the toss, have elected to bat first. India would have done the same thing. So New Zealand has gained some advantage there, as long as they put on a score of 320 plus. They've scored 320 plus, game on. Okay. Someone wants to see Smith in the IPL. Maybe it's good to still be there. So most Indian fans, as you would expect. Of course, you would expect more Indian fans. Okay, so effectively, effectively, the openers Ravindra and Young, with Williamson going on third as in first drop, will be crucial to this match. Then you got likes of Mitchell, who's really important to them. And you got Latham, who can steady the ship. You got the likes of Phillips, who can have a good go. Even Bracewell, they can have a good go. There's quite a bit of batting there. Quite a bit of batting. Something is off with the coin toss. They don't show us the heads or tails on the coin. I'm sure there's nothing. Opportunity for Gill to finally perform in an important match. Yeah, true. Gill should be there to perform. But New Zealand won the toss and the batting first, so there's nothing rigged about that because India would have liked to win the toss. Nadeem Ahmad says Steve Smith. He'll be still. You'll still see Smith in the IPL, I reckon. So yeah, New Zealand won the toss and elected to bat. So there's no rigging of any toss there because it would have been India to win the toss. They haven't won the toss. New Zealand have. 3 minutes to go. The national anthems. Paul Newman, tell me what's going on there. I can't watch and watch you guys at the same time. New Zealand, big opportunity. They get runs early. Maybe Ravindra and Williamson score big hundreds. They get 320 plus, as close as they can to 362, which is the 362 which they got against South Africa. They'll win. South Africa only get 3. Great content. I'll keep it coming. Look, again, India going to find it hard for getting the score anywhere above 320. You would think they're capable of getting anywhere around 300 easily. 320 will push them a little bit, but 350, 360 will be very, very difficult. That's at 7 runs and over, 7+ runs and over, and that would be possible. And he'll take the field. There we go. The game's you've got 2 minutes to go before the game starts. And he'll take the field. The batting lineup of Will Young with Ravindra will come in with opening as well. Seems to the best player of our generation. I don't know about that. That's a bit of a statement. Really, I mean, Coley certainly. Does Rowett say 200? You reckon? Score 200. He may not need to score 200 if they're only chasing 300. So yeah, Will Young opening with Ravindra. Solid Rowett to say we'll get 200. If they were batting first, you might be right. Doesn't look like New Zealand will win. Why, manager? They won the toss and elected the bats, an advantage to them. They got to go and now produce the runs. Rowett will score runs. Well, let's hope. If Coley does and they win, he'll get player of the series. If Ravindra does, he could get player of the series. It's that iffy at this point. Will Young is a good bat. Ravindra's been in excellent form. Williamson, we know how good form he's been in. Mitchell's capable, very capable. Latham's very steadying, can open as well. Then you've got, the likes of Glenn Phillips who can certainly take the game away from him if he wants to. Bracewell can also bat. Then you get into the bowlers. Update about Steve Smith. The only update is he's not playing ODIs anymore. If the wickets fall in clumps on the 200, then it's over for New Zealand, no doubt. Could be last match for Rowett. I think you're probably right. Update on Steve Smith. Steve Smith is going to be cruising now. you'll be playing the World Test Championship in June. There's not much cricket going on. The IPL may well get a Guernsey there late. We don't know. Tech Arc. New Zealand needs to score 280 plus, which Australia must take in the semis. Yep, I think 280 is probably not going to be enough. First and overs are crucial. They are. If New Zealand don't lose a wicket and they get a reasonable start and they get used to the conditions quickly, it could see New Zealand score big. And if they score more than 320, they get up to that 362 mark they did against South Africa. Then India's got a lot of heartache in front of them. But then Kohli's capable of winning. Where is Rapuxi, Mum? Rapuxi's is now a podiatrist, and she's working probably very hard doing that. She's got her own channel where she talks about podiatry. Okay. So, games to be starting now, guys. Let's have a look. All right. All right, guys. Enjoy the match. Depending on how things go, I'll come back. First ball moved off the seam. It certainly did, and it's going to be interesting to see how New Zealand handle this. All right, so stay tuned. Hopefully we'll post show live, Eyes on Sports with Norman Kostanek, Eyes on Cricket with Norman Kostanek. Stay tuned. View, like, and share the post. Subscribe, and hit the notification button. All the best, guys. Speak soon.